Welcome to StriveScan's College Launchpad, Historically Black Colleges and Universities Fair. We're so excited to have you participate in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. Each school will have 6 minutes to share more about the institution, but will be around for the entire session to answer questions. My name is Jessica, and I will be your facilitator tonight. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping items. Your cameras and microphones are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to presenters at any time, and that's where they'll respond to your questions. This is one of many different sessions tonight, so make sure you go back to the website and schedule some more for tonight, all right? This presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/launch. I'd like to now turn it over to our first presenter, Fayetteville State University.
Thank you so much. We definitely appreciate that. I'm Brooke Van. I'm the Assistant Director of the Transfer Recruitment Team. And here with me today, I have my partner, Mr. Patrick Stevenson, who serves as the Freshman Counselor with FSU. So just to get started, we were founded in 1867. So we are a historically Black college and university, the second oldest public school in the state of North Carolina. Here at Fayetteville State University, we have several degree offerings for students, including 33 bachelor's degrees, 17 master's, and currently 1 doctoral. Some of our higher programs include business, criminal justice, nursing, and our forensic science program. Also, just a few things with athletics. So we killed it this year. Our men's basketball team brought it home, the championship, women's track and field, as well as cross country. So we really dominated this year. We are part of the CIAA Conference Division II school.
We are part of the NC Promise program. So what that means is students who are in state from North Carolina, your tuition is $500 per semester. And students who are out of state, your tuition is $2,500 per semester. One of the best things that we also offer is if you are a military affiliated student, so your mom was in the military, your dad was in the military, you might have also been in the military, you come to Fayetteville State for free. We have military assistantship program because we are a military dependent community sitting right next to Fortress Bragg. So on the screen, you can see a breakdown of what all the prices are for our students who are coming to Fayetteville State, whether you're in state or out of state. So if you take a screenshot of that, those will be the prices for your tuition as of the next semester. If you're asking Mr. Stevenson, Ms. Van, how do I become a member of the Bronco family? What do I need to do to come to Fayetteville State as a student? First and foremost, you need to apply. You can apply on our website at uncfsu.edu, or you can go to the CFNC website. Once you filled out your application, you have to pay a $50 non-refundable fee, but I will go ahead and give you the inside track to that. If you ask your counselors, they oftentimes have what we call fee waivers, or you could do CFNC free application week for North Carolina. Those are 2 ways to avoid the $50 fee because everybody ain't got $50 to just throw away. Then we need your high school transcript. What we're looking for on your high school transcripts is 4 units of English, 4 units of math. One of those units has to be above Algebra 2, 3 units of a science, 2 units of a social studies, and 2 units of a foreign language. So if you take Spanish 1, you got to take Spanish 2. If you take French 1, you got to take French 2. And last but not least, if you have any questions, Ms. Van and I are available at Fayetteville State University. We have everything but TikTok because we have no rhythm between Ms. Van and I, but we are here to make sure that you students have everything you need academically, everything you need socially, and everything you need to be a part of the Bronco family.
Yes, and absolutely. We want you to be sure to follow us on our Instagram and our Facebook because we will be going live throughout the entire summer. So be on the lookout for that.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you so much. So next up, we have Elizabeth City State University.
Thank you so much for allowing me to present. My name is Andre Hill. I am the Interim Director of Transfer Services at Elizabeth City State University, and I want to give you all a hearty welcome. Elizabeth City State University is located in the northeast portion of North Carolina, one of the most beautiful parts of the state. We are just south of the Hampton Roads area. So you're going to come out here, you're going to find lots of water, lots of green spaces, and lots of things to do up here towards the Outer Banks. There are 30 degree offerings that we have on our campus, including our bachelor's and master's degree programs. You will find that we are one of the only aviation programs at a historically Black college in the state of North Carolina and on the East Coast. We also have programs in elementary education and criminal justice, kinesiology, computer science. So you've got lots of different majors that you can choose from if ECSU is going to be the right place for you. One of the things we also want to tell students is that by choosing HBCU, you're going to find lots of support while you're here. We want our students to come in and know that we're going to do everything we can to build you up, to get you ready, and to make the college experience the best that it can possibly be for you. So academic advising is going to be one-on-one for all of our students from first year and beyond. We have tutoring available for all of our students starting from their first year. There's also a writing lab. So as you're getting your foot off the ground as far as your college experience, we want to help you with that. We're also focused on your career. Many of our majors are going to have an internship requirement. Most of them are going to have that included as a part of one of the courses that you're going to take. So there's not going to be any way to escape it, because we know that you're going to college with a purpose. You are going there to gain knowledge, to get yourself ready for your job, that career, that grad program. And we want to support you in trying to seek that out from day one. And student engagement is also going to be important, because we know that you're going to be doing a lot more than just being a student and always in the classroom. So you have all 9 of the traditionally Black fraternities and sororities that are available on our campus, 70 plus different student organizations, and over 300 sponsored events throughout the year. That's going to include homecoming. It's going to include Viking Fest. There's lots of ways that you can find just to have fun, have a good time on campus. And we want you to do that along with doing well in your academics. We are also a part of the CIAA. So you have all sorts of athletic opportunities that are there. So if you're looking to be a competitor out there on the field or on the court, we want you to reach out to our coaches. You can find that information on our website, ecsu.edu. And you can make yourself available so that one of those coaches can reach out to you, and maybe you can be a part of one of our many athletic teams. As you've already heard about, NC Promise is a wonderful program to make college more affordable in North Carolina. We are one of the NC Promise campuses as well. So with that, we want to make college affordable, but we're not going to take anything away from it. We want you to come and have the entire experience that you deserve, that you are looking forward to, but we're going to make it as affordable as possible. So you will find opportunity, but being able to do so at a value. This is a brief introduction. We want you to come and learn more. Come and take the campus tour. We want you to come and see us in person. You can visit the website. You can call us. You can email us. You can call or email me directly. We want to be able to connect with you. I want to be able to connect with you, answer more questions, and tell you more about why ECSU is going to be the right fit for you. So I look forward to hearing from you or seeing you on campus real soon.
All right, thank you so much. So next up, we have Winston-Salem State University.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a nice evening, and I thank you for, coming out to this event. My name is Janasi Rawlings. I'm actually an undergraduate admissions counselor here at the Winston-Salem State University, and I thank you all for joining me today. I'm going to share this presentation, and let's see, present. Sorry, y'all, the computer's a little slow too. So this is Winston-Salem State University, where here we enter to learn and to depart to serve. So we are a part of the UNC school system. We were originally founded as a teacher's college in 1892. And since then, we have grown to a wide range of majors. Our top majors being our nursing program, being the #1 on the East Coast of North Carolina, as well as other majors such as psychology, education, and now motorsport management. But for our regular freshman undergraduate admissions requirements, if you are a graduating senior, if you have a GPA of a 2.7, then you are admissible without any standardized test scores. So that means no SAT or ACT. But if you do fall below this 2.7 range, then you would need to submit an SAT score of a 1010 or higher or a 19 or higher. Again, since we are a part of the UNC school system, we do have to adhere to the academic requirements, which is 4 units of English, 4 units of math, with your 4th math being higher than Algebra 2, 2 consecutive units of a foreign language, and 2 units of a social science, and 3 units of science. So the way that you apply is actually fairly easy. What you would have to do is to create a RAM admissions portal, which you can do by either going to our website under the admissions tab. Next, after you create that admissions portal, it's going to lead you to a dashboard. Fairly simple. All you would have to do is just fill out the application. We do have a $50 application fee, but we also accept fee waivers, so such as SCORE, SAT, and the likes. Lastly, we would need your official transcripts. They do have to come from your school's guidance counselor or from a third-party vendor. But the great thing about that is the sooner that you submit all that documentation, the sooner we get you your admissions decision. Our turnaround time is usually within 3 to 5 business days. So really, the quicker you put it in, the quicker we give it out. Also, point of clarification here. So embedded in the application, it will ask for a residency number, a North Carolina residency number. This is going to determine your in-state or out-of-state tuition. So what you would have to do is go to this website here, and you do have to create a profile. But once you do that, get some information as well as tax information, I believe it will generate a number that you do have to put on the application, and then it will qualify that you are in-state or out of state. So again, along with the most popular majors, we kind of break it down based on areas of study. Again, we have education majors from communications, different languages, media, STEM, but unfortunately, we do not offer engineering, also social justice and advocacy. But another great thing about our lovely HBCU is that we are a medium-sized based community, but the great thing about it is we are a RAMLY. Our current enrollment is a little under 5,200, but our student to faculty ratio is 14:1. So really at max, you would have like 20, 25 people in your class and lecture halls. And this is great because it really gives you an opportunity to bond with your peers, really build connections with your professors, and even, build a community within itself. Another point of pride, we are the #1 in NC for graduating Black students in nursing and health professions. Our campus is located really close to downtown, and we are located like 10 minutes away from Wake Forest Baptist Hospital. So my future nursing students, if you definitely are interested in getting a real start and a kick on your career, I definitely encourage you to apply to our nursing program. So we also do offer housing and residence life. Freshmen are guaranteed residency if they do choose to. We currently have 11 co-ed residence halls and 1 women's residence hall. They do start out as regular freshman dormitories, but do upgrade to suite or some apartment styles. But you also can waive housing if you choose not to. We do have off-campus student housing as well, and apartment complexes nearby. So definitely whatever your preference is, I encourage you to check it out. So another great thing about my lovely HBCU is that we are a Division II CIAA school. Here you will see a list of the different sports that we offer for women's. We have everything from basketball, cross country, tennis, cheerleading. I don't know if any alum or anyone is watching this, but if you are an alum and you know that our cheerleaders are sports in general are like that. But also for the men, we do offer basketball, football, cheerleading as well, golf. We also offer intramural sports, clubs, and various organizations, as well as D9 sororities and fraternities. So definitely check it out. With that, we also do offer a merit-based scholarship. These here are listed, the requirements that what you would have to do. But the main points I would want you to focus on is that you would have to have a 3.75 weighted GPA or higher, as well as be admitted into the university, as well as submit 2 personal statement essays. This deadline is by December 1st. And again, we are a rolling admission school, so we do accept applications all year, but we do adhere to strict deadlines. So here you will see an estimated tuition breakdown sheet. As you can see, tuition here for in-state and out-of-state. Along with this, university fees, typically normal. We do offer health insurance, but if you choose not to have health insurance, you can waive that as well. Again, we do have housing, and this is the on-campus room rate, but if you choose not to, you can also waive that as well. For my freshmen, this is a point of clarification I do want to point out. Freshmen are guaranteed an all access meal plan, and what this means is you have unlimited swipes into our cafeteria, but you also have a $200 declining balance. We do have, oh, I'm sorry, I know I'm running out of time, but we do have flex balance accounts, but as you can see here, this is the estimated bill per year. But again, I do want to end it off with our slogan, to enter to learn, to depart to serve. Our students do come in prepared for what they want to do. And honestly, they come here to hone their skills, to go into the community and depart to serve. But I do thank you all once again for just letting me present with you. But if you do have any questions or concerns, this here is my contact information. Please get in contact with me and I will help you to the best of my abilities. And once again, go Rams.
All right, thank you so much. It looks like Claflin University and North Carolina A&T could not join us this evening, but if I could ask all of my presenters to come back on the screen to answer a few questions, just to share some knowledge and some advice to you all as you embark on this process, or you're working with your children on this process. We would love to share these things. So I'm going to ask a few questions. If you would just answer them in the same order you presented, that will kind of keep the flow going for the questions. So the first question is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process?
I say be honest with yourself. You want to choose a place that is comfortable for you. So of course, first thing, does the school have your program? Is it affordable? A lot of times students have their top school, but you have to look into scholarships and the affordability of it so that you're not graduating in any debt. Nobody wants that. But if that school, if you come and do a campus tour and it feels like home for you, then that is the place for you. You never want to put yourself in a situation where you're uncomfortable, but really, like I said, just following that gut feeling when you're visiting these colleges. That'll be my best advice I can give.
You gave like 2 pieces of advice. You stole mine. Go ahead, Patrick. I'm sorry.
My advice is know what you want, know what you're looking for. There's too many times we have students who, you'll come on this because that's where your mom wanted you to go. You'll come because this is close to home. Like Ms. Brooks said, there are scholarships and grants out there for everything. If you know you're looking for a program, look at all the schools that do that program. If you know you want to go to an HBCU, how many HBCUs are in the state that you live in? So look at the things that are important to you. If you say you want to do something, make sure that you are going along those lines when you're looking at schools to attend.
My apologies again, Sarah. Thank you. My piece is apply early. If you're here doing this, you know that you want to go to college. Getting yourself early into that process is going to be so much more beneficial than you give yourself credit for. I can tell you that from my team, I've joined this university recently, and they are looking at awarding scholarships out to students next year, starting in December. So if your application is coming in January and February, I've already given out thousands of dollars to students that I could have given to you. So first piece, if you got your list and you know where you're thinking about going, or you got your reach schools, your safety schools, and your backups, if you got the money or you got the waivers, get those applications out the door early. So that way, when they are thinking about honors applications, scholarship opportunities, and other ways that they can recognize and reward the hard work that you put in over 4 years, being early to the table is going to make sure you get fed.
I say my piece of advice is to go out and actually, come out and meet us, go explore. A lot of people, especially the students that I've encountered, they really don't know. And I know, we're coming out of a weird time and, the world shut down and everything. But I say like the best way to feel more comfortable with the process is to actually go out and talk to us. I've met with so many students, so many parents, so many just everyone you would not believe. But the great thing about it is I build a relationship with them. I'm just, I believe I'm one of those people where if I know you, then I can help you. So it's like if you email me or if you call me and you say, hey, I need assistance with this, or I don't know where to go for financial aid, or I don't know where to, look for scholarships and stuff, I'll think in my head like, oh, okay, so I know she's interested in this, this, and this. I know she wants to go on this career path. Oh, wait, I know someone who I can put you in connect with, and therefore you can converse from there. So I really say it's all about, actually going out, be a little bit adventurous, talk to, your admissions counselors, go out, visit these beautiful and illustrious HBCUs. If anything, we're waiting for y'all.
All right. Well, here's a question that kind of goes along with that. What is a myth you want to debunk about the college admission process? A myth.
One myth is that you have to have a lot of money in your pocket to go to college. Parents get overwhelmed, students get overwhelmed all the time because they're thinking, oh, I got to come with bands, in my pocket just to survive. Listen, my mom sent me to school with $20 and I made it. That's what your tuition and fees is for. That's what the scholarships, financial aid is for. When you come to college, if we have a food truck rally, 9 times out of 10, they're paying for the first 200 people. So there's different events that we have on campus, but your tuition and fees or the amenities that you're getting when you're coming to these institutions is there for you already. So don't get overwhelmed. We have the resources here for you. We have opportunities like work study available for you as well to get that money in your pocket. So don't think that you have to be breaking your neck off something to get the dollars in. We have it available for you, but you have to do the research to get it.
I say one myth I want to diminish, and please do not take this the wrong way. You do not have to be an Einstein to go to college. I have come in so many encounters with students where they're just like, I don't want to go to school because my GPA is low. I don't want to go because I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to go because, to me, I look at that as excuses and a little bit of fear. But the great thing about it is it's okay. That's what we're here for. And that's what college is for. You're coming in to find who you are, find your niche, and, find your circle that's going to, build you up in whatever that you want to do in what capacity. But in terms of the GPA, yes, you should always strive to the highest degree, always put your best foot forward. I am not saying be lazy. I am not saying just, oh yeah, I'm a, play around and stuff my first couple years of high school and then, make it all better my senior year. No, do not do that. But am I saying don't put too much pressure on yourself? Yes. Take care of yourself. Know that as long as you're doing your best, you can succeed. And you can succeed by coming to college.
Patrick?
I got 2 for you. So one, if you were going to college for the parties, you are already wasting your time and everyone else's money. I had a student ask me, where are the parties at? Why everybody ain't lit? I was like, bro, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. They in class. So there are things like that, but also make sure you know where your resources are. Students will say, hey, I went to this school. They didn't help me. I didn't know where to go. I didn't have anything. I'm like, all right, cool. Did you go to a tutoring center? No. We'll take Fayetteville State, for example. I was like, man, you was having a bad day. Did you go to mental health resources? Because we offer mental health counseling, couples counseling, individual counseling. We even got a spot where kids get massages, and it's in your tuition. Like, we won't hide it. Students don't go. So the myth I'll debunk is we not partying all the time. People got stuff to do. And we're here to help you. Like, I don't have a job unless you guys come and are successful. So that's what
The piece that I would offer is that the faculty that are teaching your courses are not out to get you. And I think that there are a lot of teachers with the right intention, their heart is in the right place, who are trying to frighten you into working your hardest so that you will be able to go and shine in college. And I want you to go and shine and work hard and do all that stuff, but know that your professors are there to help you throughout every step of the way. So if you come in and you feel really strong and confident, go talk to your advisor and your faculty members about what additional opportunities are there. If you're coming in and you're feeling like, I'm probably going to figure this out, but I'm going to have to work hard. Hey, how about I have a conversation with your professor and your advisor about what you can do to be stronger? If you're really coming in and you're really worried, I'm not going to be ready for this. I don't know how to, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to write at the college level, or my communication skills aren't there. Go and talk to your advisor and your professor, and they will introduce you to those resources that Patrick mentioned. So your professors want you to have every opportunity in the world because they know that you came with a purpose. If you're in that major, you're eventually going to be their colleagues, and they don't want you out representing their school sounding any kind of way or looking any kind of way. I will tell you one quick story. Our aviation program at ECSU this summer has more paid internship opportunities than they had students to participate. So that means that all our students had to do was to have a simple conversation with their advisor to say, hey, I'm not doing anything this summer, and they would have had job opportunities in their hand related to their major. And that's just from a simple conversation. So your professors are people, they want to talk to you, they want to help you. Don't be afraid of them because they are there to help you.
That's good. So one last question for the group. The question is, what is one thing you want people to remember about your school tonight? Just pick one, just one. Brooke?
You're going to hear it 1,000 times with HBCUs, but we are really and truly one big family. When you're coming to an HBCU, there's a different vibe and respect that we will offer for you. Sorry, that's my little one. But we are truly one big family. So when you're coming in, hopefully, like I said, you can come do a tour. We do them every day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. But we're going to be here to support you throughout the entire time, as like your cousin would or your auntie. So that's what we're here for.
Patrick?
To piggyback on what Brooke said, especially Fayetteville State, we're a family. I grew up in Fayetteville. From a personal standpoint, I dropped out of college 3 times, guys. So like I know what it feels like to not know where you fit. And the reason I love Fayetteville State so much is when I dropped out, nobody made me feel like I was dumb. Nobody made me feel like I couldn't do it. And now I give the students that I see the same thing. If I got to find you and walk you to class, because I know you ain't where you're supposed to be, we're going to walk you to class. And you'll see that with a lot of people at Fayetteville State, because we make sure, like Brooke said, we're a family. And if that means we got to hold you accountable, fine. If we got to walk you to class, that's cool too. If we got to make sure you eating every day, we'll do all of that. So we make sure that you understand that you matter when you come.
I say one thing about our school, that Ram pride runs deep. So me, myself, I personally did not graduate from WSSU, but my mother did, my aunt did, my cousin did, like everyone in my family graduated from Winston-Salem State University. I believe I was just the rebel child in my family, and I attended a different institution. Don't get me wrong, I had fun and everything like that, but to be able to come back to a place that I originally didn't want to be, and to have the experience that I'm having, meeting people, everyone smiling at you, like cookouts on the plot, like every day, like people coming up and down the street just wanting to talk. Like it truly is a different atmosphere. And I will say it's amazing. It's something I totally never experienced. So, but that Ram pride, from everywhere I've been, the people I've talked to, I always come in contact with an alumni, because they'll see me and they'll be like, "It's you," and I'll just be like, "Oh wow, okay, Ram pride." So definitely.
At ECSU, I found it to be a place that they really believe in student success. So they will meet you where you are. They're going to help you to find the opportunities that are appropriate for you. And then they're going to push you further than where you thought you could go. And that has been something that has impressed me beyond words with joining this institution relatively recently. I've seen places where they recruit students in and you get admitted and they drop you off and then they say, best of luck. And we'll see what happens to you a year from now, 2 years from now, and that type of thing. what I have seen is that in an admissions office, we typically have a very short relationship, in the general sense. When you think about it across the United States, we see you from senior year to admission, or maybe from your transfer period to you arrive, and that's it. The admissions officers that I have met on this campus see students every day. They call them out by name. They ask about their family, how their folks doing, that type of thing, because they really believe in you and they want to know that we care about you and about your experience. So if you have not had an opportunity to visit any of these great, wonderful universities, and specifically ECSU, I would encourage you to come out, take the tour, try it for yourself, and find out that the experience there is going to be unique, it's going to be different, and it's going to be something that you're really going to enjoy.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you to our panelists. Thank you for our audience for being here today. When you close this box, there'll be a 5-question survey real quick. We'd love to hear your feedback for this. We encourage you to check out the schedule to sign up for more sessions. There's another one starting at the top of the hour. I hope to see you in there. And we'll also, of course, be recording this session and all the rest of the sessions, and they'll be found online at strivescan.com/lunch. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good night.